Kemira's January-September 2020 results have been just published. I'm here with Head of Investor Relations, Mikko Pohjala.
Hi, Tiina.
Hi. Mikko, could you describe Kemira's performance during the third quarter in these exceptional circumstances?
Well, in terms of profitability, Kemira had a strong Q3. On the revenue side, that continued to be impacted by the economic slowdown, and our revenue declined by 13%. However, if we exclude the negative currency impact and the more volatile oil and gas business, our revenue decline was 5%, which is a demonstration of the resilience of the majority of our businesses. And as mentioned, profitability remained strong despite our lower sales volumes. Operative EBITDA was 113 million euros, and also the operative EBITDA margin that improved to 18.9%. And additionally, we had strong operative cash flow. So overall, I would say we had a strong third quarter. If we think about our businesses a bit more in detail, so pulp and paper, there we saw a revenue decline of 8%. This was mainly due to lower sales volumes in printing and writing chemicals. But then on the profitability side, there the operative EBITDA margin improved clearly to sort of an exceptional level of 18.6%. Industry and water, on the other hand, saw a revenue decline of 20%. This was mainly due to lower sales volumes following the economic slowdown, mainly on the oil and gas business. But also on this part of the business, operative EBITDA margin was strong at 19.5%.
Have there been any changes on how COVID-19 has impacted on Kemira?
Not really. I would say the impact in Q3 was similar as in Q2, and our operations remained uninterrupted, although with strict safety measures in place, and also the impact on the operating market environment remained similar. So the most pronounced impacts we saw on the printing and writing customer segment, as well as in shale, in oil and gas. But on the shale side, there we started to see some sequential recovery compared to Q2.
Kemira updated its outlook already in early October. What is the outlook for the rest of the year?
Indeed, so following the strong Q3, we updated our outlook already early October. If we look ahead, so our expectation is that operative EBITDA in the second half of this year will be below the first half of the year, so below 240 million euros. But the addition that we made was that for the full year 2020, we expect operative EBITDA to be above 2019 levels, so above 410 million euros. And this was also our guidance at the start of the year. I think a bit about the assumptions behind this guidance. So we do expect the demand to stay at Q2 level overall, also in both segments, with the notable exceptions of the printing and writing to remain weak, and also on the shale side, there we expect some sequential recovery that we also saw in Q3. So overall, I would say strong performance in a challenging market environment, and partly as a result of this, also our board has decided on the second installment of the dividend, which will be paid then in early November.
Thank you for the interview, Mikko.
Thank you, Tiina.
And stay tuned for Kemira's Capital Markets Day virtually on November 19th. Welcome.